हेलो हेलो, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर स्ट्रीम। आज बहुत दिनों बाद तबीयत ठीक हुई है दोस्तों, फिर से खेलने जा रहे हैं गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट। एक सेकंड, ये क्या हो गया यार? दोस्तों एक सेकंड देना, मैं चैट फिक्स कर रहा हूँ। हाँ, अब आ रही है सबकी चैट। हेलो हेलो, वेलकम इन एवरीवन। आज बहुत दिनों बाद तबीयत ठीक हुई है, फिर से दोबारा से स्ट्रीम करने जा रहे हैं। नया एबिस आया है। आई थिंक लेट्स डू एबिस फर्स्ट, उसके बाद अपनी स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करते हैं। लेट्स गो। क्या आया है सब? इस कुछ नए मॉन्स्टर्स आए हैं। क्या चीज़ है ये? लाइक कर दो सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। कर दो फटाफट से एक लाइक। कुछ नहीं जाता, लेकिन मेरा भला हो जाता है। ओके, पहली टीम में अपने प्रीसेट ये डाल देते हैं, दूसरी में आई गेस ये टीम। ओके, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। और नवनीत भाई, लोगन भाई और अपने रियान भाई, कैसे हो आप लोग? बहुत दिनों बाद मिल पा रहा हूँ। तबीयत थोड़ी सी ख़राब हो गई थी, इसलिए उस दिन की स्टोरी कंटिन्यू नहीं कर पाए थे। I can still feel your back pain in your voice. बढ़िया भाई, आप बताओ। मैं भी अभी तो बढ़िया हूँ। काफी गजब अटैक मारती है स्कर्क। हाफ ह्यूमन हाफ हॉर्स।
So we're doing this the hard way. Teamwork is dreamwork. Show no mercy. Lolly, eat papa. At first, the flavor. Busted.
कभी आइस गोलम को फ्रीज होते हुए देखा है? क्या वो एनिमेशन कुछ गड़बड़ है क्या? बढ़िया भाई, आप बताओ ऐसा क्या कर रहा था जो कमर में दर्द होने लगा? मैं बहुत पीछे रह गया यार गेंशिन में। नहीं यार, उतना पीछे भी नहीं है। एक रीजन पीछे है, मान के चल तू। आराम से कवर कर सकता है एक मंथ में भाई। अच्छा मस्त है। नवनीत भाई ये गेम अपना मोबाइल में भी अगर आप ट्राई करना चाहो तो गेम बढ़िया है, लेकिन काफ़ी बड़ा गेम है। 30 GB के आसपास होगा फ़ोन के लिए। सर मैं घर पे कुछ घर ऐसा स्पेशल तो नहीं रहा था, लेटे लेटे दर्द हो गया। बताओ क्लैन में क्या चल रहा है? क्लैन में कुछ नहीं, अपना वही सब आई गेस इवेंट पूरा कर रहे हैं। एक इवेंट आया ना जिसमें इक्विपमेंट्स मिलते हैं। गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट नाम है भाई। ये क्या चीज़ है भाई? ये नया आया है। 2 हैं इसमें भी। मुझे तो पता भी नहीं कि ये लोग को कैसे हराते हैं। आई गेस नीचे तो अपने 2-2 बॉस डालने लगे भाई साहब। ये गेंशिन वाले हरामी होते जा रहे। आप मारो 1000 सिटअप्स एंड बैक दर्द गायब हो जाएगा। यस सर, मौत के बाद कहीं दर्द होता है। ऊपर क्या टीम लेके जाऊं? यही टीम रखते हैं, इसको स्विच कर देते हैं आई गेस। Sorry. पावरफुल कैरेक्टर, हाँ भाई काफ़ी टाइम से खेल रहा हूँ ना, तो बिल्ड हो गए हैं। और कॉलेज कैसा चल रहा है? सब सही है? सही चल रहा है, असाइनमेंट मिल रहे हैं। कौन सी ईयर में हो? अच्छा, नचाया या घर फिर से? क्या बोल रहा है? ये क्या चीज़ है भाई? ये नया है, मतलब मैंने अभी तक नहीं देखा है इस गेम में। ओके मर तो गया। मास्टर सेकेंड ईयर, मास्टर कर रहे हो? ये अपना लोगन भाई भी मास्टर कर रहे हैं। ये भी फर्स्ट या सेकेंड ईयर में है। आई गेस सेकेंड में जाने वाला है। डांसर वाला बॉस पता नहीं क्या है। अरे मैंने मिस कर दिया क्या? कितने स्टार हुए थे? टाइम नहीं देखा मैंने बात करने के चक्कर में। काफ़ी इन्होंने वो डाल दिया है। अरे यार ये बॉस थोड़ा सा इरिटेटिंग है, फील ले आता है। कहाँ गया भाई? अरे कितने मॉन्स्टर डाल दिए भाई इन्होंने। ये सब कैसे करूँगा? नए कैरेक्टर खोल हो जाएगा। पुराने वाले कैरेक्टर को नर्फ करने के लिए इन्होंने नया वाला ज़्यादा पावरफुल कर दिया है और मॉन्स्टर के नंबर बढ़ा दिए। सेकंड में है तू भी? अच्छा, तो लोगन भाई भी अपने सेकंड ईयर में। बातें कर लो। अरे यार मिस हो गया। ओके थोड़ा सा लेट रोटेशन हो गया लेकिन आई गेस क्लियर कर सकते हैं। अरे यार मैंने गलत कर दिया। आई गेस अभी भी हम कंप्लीट कर सकते हैं। 2 बॉस है तो सही। इसके आगे भी डाल रखा है इन्होंने। ये सब क्या हो रहा है? क्या है कि इसमें पहले मतलब ये जो दिख रहा है ना जैसे ग्रीन कलर का लंबे हल्का एक एक बॉस डालते थे। अब इन्होंने कैरेक्टर इतने पावरफुल कर दिए कि आराम से कर लेते हैं प्लेयर। तो इन्होंने गेम हार्ड करने के लिए बॉसेस की अरे यार मर गई। इन्होंने गेम हार्ड करने के लिए एक्स्ट्रा बॉसेस ऐड कर दिए हैं सेम लेवल पे। आई गेस इस राउंड में हो जाएगा।
Bring it. Rise with the sun. Teamwork is true. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
हाँ, कुछ ज़्यादा ही ऐड कर दिए।
Pyroclastic surge.
चलो चलो, कंप्लीट हो गया। स्टोरी की तरफ वापस चलते हैं दोस्तों। अब आप मेरे साथ बैठ के रिलैक्स कर सकते हैं। एक बढ़िया स्टोरी देखने को मिलेगी आई गेस। रिवॉर्ड्स क्लेम कर लेते हैं एक बार। कारतोस वाला गेम डाउनलोड कर लो। गॉड ऑफ वॉर शायद पेड गेम है सर। फ्री वर्जन अभी मैं डाउनलोड नहीं कर रहा हूँ, नया पीसी खराब होने के डर से। तो या तो गेम धीरे धीरे करके खरीद रहा हूँ या तो नहीं खेल पा रहा हूँ। ऐसे GTA 6 आने वाला था ना, तो सोच रहा था उसके लिए पैसे जोड़ूं। ओके, स्टोरी की तरफ वापस चलते हुए। ऐसे फ्री गेम्स में मेरे पास हैरी पॉटर पड़ा हुआ था, और ये अपना गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स सुना है, वेब सीरीज देखी होगी मे भी, तो उसमें रहता है। वो सब गेम्स थे, वो भी कभी कभी खेलता हूँ। यहाँ तक टेलीपोर्ट कर सकते क्या? अभी नहीं कर सकते आई गेस। ओके, लास्ट टाइम हम लोग ब्लॉक बना सकते थे इससे। लास्ट टाइम हम लोग एक केव के अंदर थे ना। ग्राफिक्स तो इस गेम के बहुत ज़बरदस्त है, अगर आप देखो। ये आइस रीजन है पूरा एकदम। इस पे शायद एनीमे भी आने वाला है, टाइम लगेगा, लेकिन सुना तो था बन रहे। ओके, इस केव के अंदर थे हम लोग। ऊपर जाना था, आई थिंक ट्रेन से गए थे हम लोग ऊपर। हाँ, याद आ गया। और ऊपर
reward on the road.
यहाँ से था रास्ता क्या? यस मे बी इस तरफ। बाहर निकलने का रास्ता कहाँ से? यहाँ से? हाँ यहाँ तक थे। ओके ओके हमें ये फायर वाला बनाना था शायद 3 से। कैन वी मेल्ट समथिंग? ओके इसे मेल्ट कर सकते हैं। Interesting. Okay.
Is this an answer from this world?
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
Okay. यहाँ पे ख़त्म हो जा रहा है वो हीट सोर्स, क्या हमें इसे रीबिल्ड करना चाहिए? आई थिंक इसकी कुछ रेंज है, वो रेंज से बाहर जाते ही ख़त्म हो जाता है।
Cresnic crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience.
Okay.
The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Cresnic crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Cresnic crystal was granted. That said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like.
Voices in my head.
Yes.
Don't go.
Perhaps then we can. But for now, all you need to remember is this: if you collect Cresnet Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature.
कि ये यहाँ का हीट सोर्स है.
Low power. Please use Cresnet Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected. in the
Okay, good
distance.
night, sweet dreams,
It is
take care.
highly likely to be your
Okay,
travel
नवनीत भाई, good night. मजे करो आप भी.
Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation, please exercise caution.
Paimon!
पाइमॉन यहाँ कैसे पहुँच गई? कोई तो है यहाँ. Ooh, new photo Harbinger, let's go. Oh, भाई साहब. जी.
Who are you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler.
Yes.
She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard.
Kidnapped, yes, bro. You must be Shika.
Newcomers to Sneznaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Bro, his eyes.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
Ah,
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm,
ये भी कान रही है.
but I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
काफी dashing personality है, bro. Can we see his vision? Or he doesn't have one?
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again.
He's probably some big shot who works for the Saritsa.
Against
Yes.
the odds, your companion is safe and sound.
I'll boil some water for her. Let's heal Paimon. Bro, I didn't expect him to come here.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy.
Pretty much the same as when we first got to
अभी इंट्रोडक्शन
Sneznaya.
हुआ है, कुछ दिखा देगा
Paimon
एक ही बार में. सब कुछ दिखा देगा एक ही बार में.
Wait,
सही बात है.
where did
दिखाएगा
the
दिखाएगा.
jester go?
Jester? That was the Jester?
Yep. The director of the Fatuia.
Added to Chronicles. the jester, the director of Fatui, man of Kanria. Yeah, we briefly spoke, but he didn't reveal his
The
identity.
jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing.
क्या इस आर्कन
He was
क्वेस्ट
right
में
about one thing.
हमें
Right now,
सारित्सा
the
को
most
दिखाया जाएगा?
important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
Yes.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the? Who is that?
New companion.
It looks like half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
AI है Paimon
Sneznaya
AI.
was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy.
सारित्सा को मार दिया था
By the looks of it,
ना रेडन. अरे वो सारित्सा नहीं थी, वो फटुई हारविंदर थी. सारित्सा यहाँ की वो लीडर का नाम है, उसका नाम कुछ और था वो.
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak
आर्कन का नाम
efficiency.
है सारित्सा या फिर जगह का है. रुक एक बार कंफर्म हो लेता हूँ मैं भी.
every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Sure thing. Anyway, back to the jester for a second. Paimon's still confused about something. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was, too. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him. It was only later,
रोजेलिना
after
था
he
उसका नाम.
rescued Paimon from the snow. Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him. And he didn't
हाँ
seem to
सारित्सा
have
क्रायो
any
आर्कन है भी.
ulterior motives. For all we know, he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up and go to sleep.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people. And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
I see what you mean. We will remain. Thank you next time.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Sneznaya for now. We can come back after the weather clears up and you're all better. The jester mentioned that this snowstorm, being the work of a monster, is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnagrad, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but
That's my Paimon. Let's go. Don't hold back. We
we
need.
were really psyched up
to gather
cheering when
more
we first set
information
off.
about Saritsa.
Just think of all the burning questions we have.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, there is another more pressing issue at hand. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need... If, however, we continue onward, there may be... Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons, the tracks remain intact.
Yes.
We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead, but there is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Let's
Paimon
go.
thinks Goggles here makes a great point.
I
Let's do that.
sure want to up to this. I don't want you to push yourself.
Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far.
Yeah.
Paimon ever gotten sick before? Practically never. 'Cause she's in great shape. Sure, she's a little tired right now, but it's sure to clear up on its own.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish. Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction. Now, please follow me to the train tracks.
ओके पाइमोन का साउंड चेंज हुआ है क्या? हाँ, तो उस टाइम नहीं खेल रहा था क्या जब चेंज हुआ था? आई गेस कहाँ गया? नॉट क्राई से पहले ही चेंज हो गया था। हम लोग नेटलैंड में थे, उसी टाइम पे एक क्वेस्ट आया था। उस टाइम पे वॉइस एक्टर जब एआई का स्ट्राइक चल रहा था, याद है गेंशिन वाले लोगों का? उसी टाइम पे चेंज हो गया था। पुरानी एक्ट्रेस जो थी, जिसका थोड़ा सा और लाउड वॉइस था, वो चली गई। अभी थोड़ा सॉफ्ट हो गया पाइमोन का वॉइस।
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
Equip the Eye of Grace from your inventory, okay? कहाँ गया Eye of Grace? कहीं दिख रहा है? ये रहा। Open Fab Vision. ये सब क्या चीज़ है भाई? अच्छा, ड्राइव। अच्छा, इसे ट्रेन बुला सकते हैं, सही फीचर है। ट्रेन कहाँ से आ रही है? ओ भाई साहब, ये तो स्टार रेल, होंकाई रेल बना दिया। वो क्या गेम थी जिसमें ट्रेन आती थी? होंकाई स्टार रेल।
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear track.
What exactly does clear mean?
मतलब बर्फ तोड़ के आएगी।
Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
Let's go. ओ, आगे तो पटरी नहीं है। फिर से फंस गए
How
क्या?
strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Simon, are you okay?
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are. Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old
ये
data
पुराने
and
ज़माने का
present
AI है
reality
लगता है.
are
इसको
far
आधी
greater
इन्फॉर्मेशन
than
पता
I
है.
anticipated. Fortunately,
सरकार
our crash
चेंज हो गई
landing has
यहाँ
at
की.
least brought us much closer to
ओके
the
ओके
town.
ओके
According to the data, anyway.
ओके.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch. It
Kresnik
seems our
torch.
ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route.
अच्छा, it wasn't what you call comfortable though.
Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
फाइनली हम आर्कन स्टैचू पे पहुंच चुके हैं. ओके तो ये है नया रीजन स्नेजनाया. काफी आइसी है. रेजोनेट विथ क्रायो. लेट्स गो. इट लुक्स कूल पर पता नहीं क्या करता है.
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
काफी गरीबी छाई हुई है यहाँ तो. गेलाशिया फ्रूट.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else. All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Sneznaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuzha. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not.
I don't really know what Project Stuzha is.
Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Sneznaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuzha, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it? That kind of idea?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back. You know what? Come with me and see for yourself.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
Which is why the Snezhnagrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is, and the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but... I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, town size, industrial application. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the...
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use. We can at least make sure you'll be able to boil water and cook food each day. Let's hang in there and make this work together, all right?
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business.
It seems like there's nothing we can do. So where do we go from
You
here?
were looking for an inn, right? For your,
Favorite.
friend?
Favorite?
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only just got to Sneznaya, and we're still getting used to the climate.
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
that can do. That can do.
Really kind of you.
Thank you so much. This is enormous help.
All right, then. This way. Hello.
Wait,
I'm Alosha.
we get
I'm a
free?
hunter.
Alosia.
Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side.
Let me test him. नए reactions भी आए थे, I think.
Let the hunt begin.
A cool character, I would say. This attack.
Oh, so cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This?
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
Is there a doctor in Sretomozask?
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves.
Is there any possibility of getting train station running again?
I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid.
Actually, I have a train of my own.
What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash landed on the ice?
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and we had a little accident.
I would really like to get to Sneznaya and find a doctor.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnaya after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Sretomoros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile. But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Okay.
Wait, a rabbit stole the crystal?
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They'd prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway.
Do you have a suspect in mind?
Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Him? Really? Paimon never would have guessed.
I'll come along. Let's go.
Huh? You're coming with?
Solving the energy crisis will help get the station running again. Then we can go to Sneznaya. Sorry.
Okay then.
You stay here and rest,
Give
Paimon.
Paimon a second to get ready. Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself. Paimon will stay here and hold the fort then.
Be careful, you two.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Okay. We have Targaryen.
A doggy! Angry doggy! Oh, Tagarin doesn't like being petted then.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, or there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back into. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get Tagarin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Check it out! When you're all out of carrots, try jerky! Good doggy. Good dog.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yup. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know.
Yo,
Meet up,
welcome to
Tagarin.
Twitch
We got a lot of work
Sanket
to do.
Logan. यहाँ कहाँ से? तो हमें कैरेक्टर भी मिल गया फ्री का, स्नेजनाया का। तेरा टीम का क्या चल रहा है अभी? लीग देख रहा है, क्या देख रहा है?
Wait.
लॉल, यहाँ भी हम वहाँ भी हम। तो आजकल क्या रहा है? लीग देख रहा है या कुछ और देख रहा है? कौन आ गया? अच्छा, कुत्ता डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर रहा है। देयर आर टीम।
Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around.
कुछ नहीं, बस खोला था ट्विच पीसी पर। पीसी चला रहा है? वो गेम आगे खेला था कि नहीं? ओके, उसके साथ साथ जाना है। चलो, नथिंग।
We'll enter from the
नॉवल
upper
में
floor.
बिजी हूँ, गेम नहीं देखता हूँ, बस अभी स्ट्रेसफुल है। क्या स्ट्रेस आ रहा है? नॉवल पढ़ के स्ट्रेस आ रहा है या ऐसे ही रियल लाइफ स्ट्रेस की बात कर रहा है? अच्छा, गेम की बात कर रहा है। गेम
There
काफी
we go.
स्ट्रेसफुल है।
A freight list, straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives.
If they did, there would be no loopholes for him to
Yeah,
exploit.
this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the crystal.
How do we do
Tagarin's a
it?
keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
Wait. हमें कुत्ता बन के काम करना पड़ेगा इसमें। जिसको देखता हूँ वो हार जाता है। ये तो काफी पुराना।
Everywhere there's a stove, there will be the scent of crystal. That's normal.
बताओ, गेम क्या क्या बना देती है? अरे यार मैंने गलती से ही दबा दी। सूंघ सूंघ कुत्ते जल्दी सूंघ।
But if he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside.
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure as Her Majesty the Tsaritsa watching over us, every sacrifice will be worthwhile. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin, but for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Huh? Who are you? What's the matter?
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sret Tomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey,
The jig's up. Time to clean. Come clean, sorry.
owe you all an apology. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. This isn't who I am. Please believe me, this was a one-time mistake that I will never repeat.
Nice,
I know how
nice.
difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. But some places have been hit harder than others. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father, with no one to help them, I felt so afraid. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Then one day, I looked at the Crystal shipment in front of me, and a terrible, selfish thought entered my mind. Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I'm so sorry. Once the Fatui have finished their count, you'll see that the numbers match their waybill. I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transaction. I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir, I'll think of something else.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past.
I'm not looking for a handout.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only one shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait, the mayor's involved in this too?
बड़ा scam कर रहे थे ये तो.
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages? What?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what? The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages, in this weather?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Ooh.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnegrad.
That's how politics works, my friend.
You cocky little brat, ruining my business. Just you wait.
So you have been investigation this for a while, huh?
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm used to.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell. He did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
No,
He had
wolf in
everyone
sheep
fooled.
clothing.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case he put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent. They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stuja, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself.
Okay.
They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Fatui, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance, and your friend here too. I will report this incident to Snezhnegrad. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until new officials are appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible. Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Me neither. Nah, that's not true. I like maths. Thanks for me too, Aloysia.
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless? Or was he being paid off too?
Who
Excuse me.
knows?
I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal too. Thanks. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
Okay.
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore.
Oh, grandson. It's so cold today. You must be freezing.
Ma'am, it's me, Aloysia.
Aloysia? Aloysia who?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove, gave you some warmer bedding, and washed your back.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Hmm?
Come on,
take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sratomaros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good. Wonderful.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
Okay. After a long chat, Aloysia. We missed it.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions.
I do know
I met
her.
her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown.
I
Not many
see.
people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons.
The
There's
wrong
a gang of
reasons?
highwaymen that came from there. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter. I first learned of Sratomaros' energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Sratomaros still in its heyday. That said, I kind of appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow. It's fine. Everyone grows old. In Sneznaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side. You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make out who it is. And when you finally see their face, the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She
Ooh, very
still
scary.
calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore, but she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now.
So we will see
Balance.
Paimon walking.
But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Sneznaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
I still think we should see a doctor when we get the chance, right?
Sure. But enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
No,
I'll
we
explain.
didn't.
It's a bit of a long story.
True. Let's hear the story while we are on our way. No? Okay.
Jeez. You guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Good riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed to catch them. So, you said the train station will open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet. Don't know. The goal of Project
I'm
Stuja is to
sorry.
gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhnaya Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving in to political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhnaya Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
Sounds like the power of course of this Fatui.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Sneznaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Stratomro still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the Rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide.
I am reminded of something that Fatui officer mentioned. The Rokot?
Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnaya, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations. Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. The moment the Veche think they've crossed a line, there's sure to be a crackdown. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk.
This sounds a lot like you.
Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in.
Okay,
You're not
okay,
new
bro.
to this. I can tell.
Yes.
Because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
It's less about money and more about the adventure itself.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So,
Now
what's your
we are
business
rich
in
too.
Sneznaya? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal?
Fine shit, fine shit, fine shit.
Since I've made it this far,
welcome in,
I have
Priyanka
to
ji.
find the truth.
कैसी हैं?
Whatever it takes.
Wait, so... No way. Are you who I think you are?
Yes, I am the real deal, baby. Of course, I know it won't be easy. So I'm not planning to get there by force.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times. And right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnagrad. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster.
Slay a monster? The one that's been summoning blizzards?
Yeah. So you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms.
Wow.
It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat.
I see.
Luckily, as it grew, it
तो
became
हम लोग
increasingly less
स्नेजनाया में हैं
mobile,
प्रियंका.
so it doesn't
As
pose
you
an
can
immediate
see,
threat to this town
the new
or to
region and the
Snezhnagrad.
last region of Genshin.
I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon.
फोन में
You'll have to wait
फिंगर
until
लॉक
she
की
gets
सेटिंग
back.
हट गई भाई, तो दोबारा लगा लो. सर्च करो फिंगर लॉक या लॉक सर्च करो, मिल जाएगा. That's fine. Getting Paimon treated is more urgent right now. Paimon को ठंडी लग गई है by the way, तो इसको डॉक्टर के यहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं. If it comes to it, I will just have to go to her.
Fair.
पहले डॉक्टर के पास लेके
Well,
जाते हैं
the
पाइमन को.
Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
नहीं है, वो सेटिंग ही हट गई. सेटिंग ही हट गई.
Take a lot
ये
of
तो मैंने पहली बार
manpower.
सुना. कौन सा फोन
Are
है?
you sure we can talk them into it?
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless
सर्च
in this
करने
whole
पे
mess.
क्या आ रहा है? स्क्रीनशॉट
Plus, we
भेजना,
helped them
मैं
out.
देखता हूँ.
Should be easy enough to negotiate.
व्हाट्सएप पे भेजना, क्योंकि अभी वो नहीं है मेरे पास. इंस्टाग्राम. I'm more concerned about paperwork. I need to drive the train.
As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture.
Okay.
I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry. Having
Okay,
a train
that
makes
makes
everything
sense.
much easier. We'll reach Snezhnagrad in no time.
Motorola
I need to head there
G64.
myself anyway. Got some
पाँच
games
कम
to
है.
treat for Mora. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
रेडिट में भी लोग कंप्लेंट डाल रहे हैं. तुमने अपडेट किया था क्या? हेलो हेलो डेकुकुन, वेलकम इन, वेलकम इन, वेलकम टू द चैट. तुमने अपडेट किया होगा तो उसमें हट गया होगा, तो फिर तो उसमें कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. तो तूने स्टोरी की कि नहीं डेकू? डेकू डैडी, हैव यू डन द स्टोरी? हाँ, सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट किया था ना कुछ टाइम पहले. फिंगर लॉक था फोन. एक काम कर सकती हो, फिंगर लॉक हटा या फिर मतलब वो पैटर्न वाला हट गया? क्या हट गया? नहीं, अभी नहीं. ये मोटरोला G64 में फिंगर लॉक हट गया. फिंगर लॉक की जो सेटिंग होती है ना, वही उन्होंने अपडेट में हटा दी है. चलो बाबू, गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट. अरे, आफ्टर एक्सप्लेनिंग सिचुएशन दे readily agree. फिंगरप्रिंट वाला, हाँ हाँ, जिस पे फिंगरप्रिंट डालते लॉक खुल जाता है, वही सेटिंग हट गई ना. स्क्रीन पे आता था ना तुम्हारे शायद से, या साइड में था फोन पे. Yeah, I guess.
Not a fan of
Bye
small
bye.
talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the track switching is automated. So, as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything.
सेंसर नहीं, सेटिंग बोल रहे तो मतलब उसका स्क्रीन वाला होगा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली.
I doubt Sir Tomorose has any engineers with
सेंसर
experience
खराब नहीं
working on
होगा.
this model.
स्क्रीन के ऊपर एक आता है और एक साइड में आता है ना, सेटिंग हट गया है।
All right then.
मतलब फिंगर से खोल ही नहीं रहा, वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं देता कि आप वो फिंगर जहाँ पे सेट करते ना वो सेटिंग उड़ा दी उन्होंने। यू कैन सर्च, सबको इशू हो रहा है। हाँ तो वही अपडेट का होगा, हो सकता है कुछ अपडेट बाद वो फिक्स कर दे या कुछ। ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग।
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Goggles.
Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
टाइम टू थिंक, गेट ऑफ एन ऑटोपायलट सिस्टम। एआई है अपना नया गेंशिन के अंदर। गॉगल्स नाम रखा है उसका।
Wheels, green.
ग्रीन।
Frame,
Minor damage, but no impact.
on function.
Okay,
Diagnostics complete.
let's
All
go.
systems nominal.
Wait! Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah, I definitely lucked out there.
I've lived in Sneznaya my
तबीयत
whole
ठीक हो गई।
life, and I've
Yes,
never heard of an
I am
interactive
feeling much
talking
better
train
now.
autopilot.
3 दिन लगातार मेरे पीठ में काफी
I
दर्द रहा।
wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the
लेकिन अभी मैं
practically
बिल्कुल
unreadable
ठीक हूँ।
operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Away we go! Nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat.
Okay, good boy. गुड बॉय मत बोला करो यार, डॉगी जैसा लगता है। What's going on? मैं चलती है अब। ओके, गुड नाइट, आराम करो।
Oh
कल
no.
हाँ, क्या हुआ क्या हुआ? ट्रेन में सीलन?
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
आई एम ऑल राइट, यू ओके पाइमोन? क्या हुआ पाइमोन को?
I'm still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick, gloopy water.
इट्स हॉरिबल।
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Sneznaya, right? Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place
Shadow?
where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even
Ooh.
time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a standstill. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again, and the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles?
I don't see it anywhere.
Great! Now we're done for.
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's explore.
स्टोरी कर रहा है क्या? हाँ, तूने किया है ना या नहीं किया है? आज एबिस किया था और अभी स्टोरी कर रहा हूँ। Defeat the opponent.
Look at these Fatui. It's like they've lost their minds.
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Ready to drop blow.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
ओहो, नहीं किया है? अच्छा अच्छा, तो मुझे लगा पहले पूछा था कि कर लिया है, तो मुझे लगा हाँ बोला, तो सॉरी सॉरी। तो स्किप कर सकता है स्ट्रीम और क्या। या फिर देखना है तो थोड़ा बहुत देख सकता है। लाइक दबा देना, लाइक। थैंक्स फॉर लाइकिंग दोस्तों।
Guess we'd better find a way over.
सरित्सा को रिवील कर दिया। मुझे मतलब मैंने चेक नहीं किया था अपडेट, और लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि रिवील कर दिया है। क्रायो ट्रैवलर ट्राई किया था क्या? वो आर्टिफैक्ट भी आ गए। ये कौन सा सेट है भाई? अच्छा ये ट्रायल वाला है।
Let's hammer this out. You've got
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
मैंने चेक नहीं किया था लेकिन सरित्सा को रिवील कर दिया, मे बी, ऐसा मेरा मानना है।
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no
कल से
meaning.
ग्राइंडिंग करता हूँ।
It intersects with the
इमॉर्टल
world of the
पहुंच
light
गया।
realm
अच्छा आज पुश कर रहा था, पहुंच गया
like an
इमॉर्टल।
air bubble
कांग्रेट्स
that rises
कांग्रेट्स।
to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once
तेरे को
more.
तो C6 खोलना था ना बे, तेरे को तो बहुत ग्राइंड करना पड़ेगा।
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely
तो
to
स्टोरी स्किप मारते हुए करेगा तो यहाँ पे देख ले।
from the Shadow Realm. It appears that key data is currently inaccessible. But now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler. It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
गोल्डन सिटी हाइपरबोरिया। कल ही हो गया था। अच्छा कल ही कंप्लीट कर लिया था। ओ भाई साहब नया सूट। ओ भाई साहब गन, ये तो गजब है यार। ये तो गन गेल ऑनलाइन बन गया यार, स्वॉर्ड आर्ट ऑनलाइन से।
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much
ट्रेलर
time.
वाला भूल गया क्या? ट्रेलर वेलर मैंने कुछ देखा ही नहीं था इसका, सिर्फ रिडीम को डायरेक्ट मैंने यूज़ कर लिया था। पिछले एक दो बार से मैं देख ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ। आर से रिलोड, स्विच टू एम मोड, होल्ड टू एंटर एम मोड, ये रखते हैं इस।
Need a refill.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels.
अच्छा लेफ्ट शिफ्ट से, अरे स्लाइड नहीं हुआ। स्लाइड कैसे होगा?
obstruction
अच्छा
ahead,
दबा के रखना.
you may be able to use the
Hey
explosives
Mia
nearby.
Taylor, welcome in,
Shoot the
welcome in.
explosives to
Hello,
detonate
hello.
them
How are
and clear
you?
the path.
Okay, let's shoot this.
Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, for long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one.
Okay.
Defenses have been breached.
It's over.
Need a refill.
More
Looks
enemies
cool.
detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked assault function.
Normal attacks charge firm with a special energy known as frigid glory. Okay.
Switch mode.
Defenses have been breached.
Mind the rhythm. Need a refill.
How do we...
Charge.
बैकग्राउंड साउंड आ रहा है क्या? मतलब गेम का बोल रहे हैं कि कौन सा? डिस्को टाइप है. हाँ. A sigil that hovers in midair. Okay.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Gotta recharge.
Defenses have been breached.
हाँ, गिर गया क्या मैं?
Take great care not
Alright.
to fall down. Shoot
गया.
Requesting. Where's the...
Time to catch my breath.
Taking call back.
Change of tactics.
Can't take much more.
Charge.
Where's the...
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on. You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Okay. So we need to press T.
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm. If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just removed this hook, right?
Okay. How do we remove the hook?
Back in business.
लेस्ली मजा आ रहा है लेकिन मेल वर्जन
Nice. Light him up.
हेडशॉट पूरा एकदम वो
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Gotta recharge. Nice. Gotta recharge.
AK-47
Detected.
M4 more like
Taking cover.
ये क्या है ओहो
Try this. I'm in over my head. Nice.
oh
Try this.
Where's the over?
Time to catch my breath.
बम सब दिए वो गेम है ना पीसी वाला वैलोरेंट
Need a refill. Shift
Wait,
your center
wait.
of gravity and slide down.
वेट यहाँ से तो रास्ता ही नहीं है अच्छा ट्रेन ही वहाँ पे उड़ के जा रही है
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However,
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
वैलोरेंट एफपीपी है अच्छा
Nice.
अरे ये सब तो मैं मिस ही कर दिया था पीछे ध्यान ही नहीं दिया कहाँ कहाँ पे What the fuck is this Valorant baby
Change of tactics.
सॉरी वो CSGO इसे कैसे खोलूंगा गन गेल ऑनलाइन तो हटाट ऑनलाइन से अच्छा ये ओहो नई गन Blazing Sunbeam is a semi-automatic grenade launcher. Oh, सही है यार ये
you may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more
गन
effective.
गेल गे नहीं इस बार लगता है फुल बूम। ओहो बॉस बैटल। ओ ओ अबे इसमें बैठते कैसे?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
Shadow Realm काफी सेक्सी था।
Right here.
सब डाल दिया इस बार। वो होम का स्टार रेल वाली ट्रेन डाल दिया है, शैडो रेल्म, लाइट रेल्म, गन गेल ऑनलाइन। वापस आ गए।
Looks like I was right. I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad
मेरा
tracks.
आर्कन स्टोरी सुमेरो में है। लॉल नहीं था, कुछ हो गया है। अच्छा अभी वो वाले में है तू। हाँ नहीं था को कुछ हो जाता है उसमें।
So you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Thanks for saving us again, Eye of Grey.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user,
तो तेरे को तो वो भी मिस हो गया जो आर्कन क्वेस्ट करने पे 60 जेम मिलता होगा। नहीं था मर जाती है। अभी वही कर रहा हूँ। अच्छा अच्छा। नहीं था मार लेती है। नहीं था का पावर अप होता है, मे भी उसमें याद नहीं है मेरे को क्या क्या हुआ था।
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible precautions. Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components. Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other
अब उसमें भी मेरे को गन वन अपडेट करनी पड़ेगी। बहुत कुछ डाल दिया है इस गेम में, सारे एक ही चीज में डाल देते हैं। उसमें ग्रेनेड लॉन्चर को अपडेट रॉकेट लॉन्चर देंगे, मे भी आर्मर दे देंगे, फिर लेवल 3 हेलमेट और पता नहीं क्या क्या। उसके लिए अलग से आर्टिफैक्ट फार्मिंग करो शैडो रेल्म के लिए।
If not the trustiest, then it will at least get the job done.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching our legs might help take our mind off things. It's so quiet here for a train station. Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses.
खाली घर है सारे, बताओ। सब छोड़ के भाग गए इधर से। पहुंच गए दोस्तों स्नेजनाया। वो चमकती हुई चीजें दिख रही है, फिर आर्टिफैक्ट का तो कोई काम नहीं। अरे दो अलग अलग जोन है ना, इस जोन में ओ भाई साहब ये रही हमारी गन और ये लॉन्चर सब ट्रेन में रखा हुआ है। अब हमारे पास अपनी एक ट्रेन है। सोच रहे हो दोस्तों कहाँ से कहाँ पहुंच गए, और यहाँ से घुस सकते हैं इस शैडो रियल्म से। अब
Trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations, perimeterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to
पावर रेंजर तुम लोगों ने देखा था जिसमें वो एक ट्रेन वाला पावर रेंजर आता था मिस्टिक फोर्स में, किसी को याद हो तो ट्रेन बुला लेता था भाई
Incredible
साहब।
little gadget you are.
Sneznaya Adventure Journal. In this adventure journal, you can view your ongoing quest in Sneznaya. There's also you can collect corresponding rewards, Archon Quest and World Quest. Okay, Sneznaya additional, you can view this section special recruitment projects that can be done this week. Weekly इसके अंदर भी एक अलग से भाई साहब कितनी चीजें डालेंगे। Realm history, Sneznaya adventure. Here you can find shadow realms and even more dangerous shadow realms you have uncovered while exploring Sneznaya. Quick travel to any of the realms. Good old cleanup operation. अच्छा, Sneznaya journal also allows you to look up to the temperature of the current area. In low temperature location, the eye of grease will expend critic energy. Okay. To regulate body temperature, depletes more quickly in frigid zones. Okay. ग्रैपलिंग गन, ये बनाने के लिए हमको ये मटेरियल चाहिए। प्रेस U to open your Sneznaya Adventure General. ओके, ये क्या चीज़ है? अबेटमेंट ब्लड, बहुत चीज़ है यार इसमें तो अभी बनाने के लिए। ये दो चीज़ें हम सीखते हैं, क्यूब बनाना और एक ये आग बनाना। माइनक्राफ्ट भी डाल दिया, मॉडर्न वर्ल्ड। ये क्या है? अच्छा, किसी ने बना के डाल रखा है ऐसा क्या? ये 119 लाइक किसने किए हैं यहाँ पे? मेरी वर्ल्ड में कोई दूसरा कैसे बना के जा रहा है? पता है आर्कॉन का अल्टी थीम है शायद। बंकाई टाप बना रहा है ब्लीच कॉपी। मैंने ब्लीच मतलब देखा है लेकिन ज़्यादा नहीं देखा, तो बंकाई देखना पड़ेगा क्या था, भूल गया हूँ। ये है अपना नया क्रायोकुलस, इसे अभी नहीं लूँगा, इसे बाद में रिकॉर्ड एक पूरी क्रायोकुलस की वीडियो डालूँगा इस पूरे मैप की। अभी हमने आधा ही मैप देखा है, अभी तो इतना मैप बाकी है यार देखना। यहाँ से नहीं खोल सकते वो क्रायो वाला? जेम, अच्छा इसमें जेम भी दे रही है वाले। देख तूने कहाँ तक किया, मैं दिखाता हूँ। शैडो रेल्म, शैडो रेल्म ने अभी कुछ भी नहीं किया हमने। कहाँ गया आर्काइव, लिविंग ट्यूटोरियल, ट्रेवल लॉग में दिखाता था। नॉर्ड क्राई के बाद सुमेरो के 2 क्वेस्ट थे। तूने पहला भी नहीं मतलब पहला दूसरा किया है कि नहीं? तू अभी इसी में है ना? Your past is like garden. Dorian never talks. पार्टी पार्टी बूम। इसमें भी बहुत कुछ था यार, मैं तो भूल गया क्या क्या था इसमें। लोगन कहाँ पे? लोगन प्रोबेबली मैं बताऊं कहाँ पे होगा। इंटरल्यूड चैप्टर, नेटलैंड, ट्रैवलर, फोंटेन। आई थिंक लोगन यहाँ पे होगा, इन दोनों में से किसी एक पे होगा, या तो ट्रैवलर वाले में या इंटरल्यूड चैप्टर में। सेकंड वाले में है तू, इस वाले में। लोगन को पूरा नॉर्ड क्राई करना है। इसमें कुछ नया है? ये सब तो वही पुराना है ना। नहीं वार का अच्छा नहीं, ये सब मैंने किया हुआ है ना शायद से। कंप्लीट कैसे दिखाता है? किया ही होगा आई गेस। लोगन पापा पापा वाले में पापा पापा, ये कौन सा? इंटरल्यूड में होगा। इसमें क्या था? क्राइम्स 1 and 2, द हंगर ऑफ मैनी, द गार्डनर। एल्बेडो वाला इसमें, जिसमें वो आता है, क्या नाम है वो ड्रैगन, एल्बेडो का ड्रैगन, जिसमें लिटरल पापा पापा बोलता है। अच्छा अच्छा, वो वाले में। इसमें होगा वो फिर स्पेस एंड टाइम फॉर यू मोस्ट प्रोबेबली, या फिर अगर और भी पहले पापा पापा वाले में फिर तो नेटलैन के भी पीछे है। यहाँ पे नेटलैन किया था कि नहीं उसने? लगता भी है नहीं चैट में। कल सुबह जल्दी जागना पड़ा। अच्छा हाँ, ट्रैवलर का मैंने देखा ही नहीं यार, क्या टैग वटैग है कुछ? कहाँ पे जाके टेस्ट करें? कहीं पीछे जाके टेस्ट करते हैं। कहाँ पे टेस्ट करे? यहीं पे क्रायो रेजिस्पाइन के पास चेक करते हैं, जिसमें हिलीचरल बोलता है पापा पापा। उतना पीछे तो नहीं होगा वो तो पार कर गया होगा। वो तो लोगन कर लिया था कब का। नेटलैन भी कर लिया था जहाँ तक मुझे लग रहा है। कुछ नया रिएक्शन भी आया था, क्या था वो मुझे नहीं पता। अरे यार सॉरी, ये तो 19 लेवल का ही है, मैं तो भूल ही गया था। ट्रैवलर पे स्वॉर्ड कौन सी है पहले ये देखने दो। एनर्जी वाली तो है, एक थोड़ी देर के लिए फेबोनियस डालते हैं। देखते हैं क्या है नया ट्रैवलर का पावर। कुछ खास तो नहीं लग रही है। अच्छा ऐसा लगातार मारते रहते हैं। सेल्फ कंडक्ट, स्टेलर कंडक्ट, ये क्या करता क्या है? कुछ तो भी करता है ये, रिएक्शन देखना पड़ेगा इसमें, जिसमें हिलीचर स्वॉर्ड में भी आ तो रहा है इसके। आइस डीपीएस बन सकता है ट्रैवलर। आज के लिए आई गेस यही ख़त्म करते हैं आज का आर्टिफैक्ट फार्म करके। नए रीजन में कोई तो वो होगा डोमेन। लेट्स मी चेक। यहाँ तक तो नहीं दिख रहा है यहाँ पर। ये है नई आर्टिफैक्ट सेट। आई गेस अभी यही करना पड़ेगा।
Off to the freezer!
अरे मिस हो गया।
Pinnacle of excellence! Annihilate. Mine to wait.
इस बार 700 प्लस होगा क्रायोकुलस। देखते हैं। पिछली बार जो पायरोकुलस था वो ज़्यादा था। चेक करके बताता हूँ कितना होगा। पिछली बार ज़्यादा था कि नहीं वो भी चेक कर लूँगा।
you for Ad Astra. Take it easy. Yeah. Take it easy.
All geared up.
चलो दोस्तों, आज के लिए इतने ही, बाकी फिर नेक्स्ट बार करते हैं। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग एवरीवन, बाय बाय।